Right, so this is a silly mission. It's the special mission. It has silly requirements for Kira and young Han Solo. I run it with Rey because it does make life easier, and because of later missions, I have included it with these two. And it just takes forever, right? It's just a long old slog. So you just put lifeblood on Vandor Chewie and just make a mince out of these guys ever so slowly. Never use Chewie's what's it called, attack, special button attack, special attack, that's the word. So you want to try and always keep that on this guy, young Lando. Right, see, nice and easy. Throw that back on. But yeah, the aim is just don't worry about Chewie's special attack. Right, this one is good, and if you're prepared, Chewie deals extra damage and blah blah blah. But honestly, the advantage of Chewie having lifeblood is it makes him harder to kill, and the reason why we want Chewie harder to kill is because it means Chewie has the advantage of, you know, staying alive, and that, I know that's a kind of redundant statement, but we want him to stay alive because every time he has prepared and somebody dies, somebody comes back to life. So in this particular example, Chewie will always remain alive. Now I'm just using basics for the most part with Rey to get some of her health back, so I can then build up some extra, whatever it's called, bonus protection using the lifeblood, because I don't care if L3 dies, robot revolution or nothing, it doesn't bother me at all. It can, well, that was a mistake, right? I was not supposed to put it on you, but whatever. Now obviously with L3 I'm just getting her, I'm switching between the two different taunt abilities. That's not going to help, buddy, because watch, Rey just hits like a truck. Now doesn't matter how you mod Rey in this mission, she is a galactic legend. It doesn't, honestly doesn't make any difference. I will tell you though, her ultimate hits like a bag of noodles to the face. If there's one character, it'll probably kill them if they've got no protection. Probably kill them if they've got no protection. Now mine's modded pretty well, actually. I know that's crazy, but mine is actually modded quite well. However, it doesn't matter. She hits like a noodle. Now this is a slightly trickier fight. I recommend, as in all the other Corellia missions, kill the tanks first. Save the dispel. This one is the dispel, right? The scattering blast. So I always call Rey because the others are going to get called anyway. Let's get some retaliation. Now I'll do that once. Let's get that taunt back up. Now the reason why I've saved the ultimate, you'll see in a second. And there you go. That way, depending on when the taunt goes, is because they reduce your, when these stormtroopers are taunting, they reduce your what's it called, turn meter. So clearly you want to have the ultimate up, and obviously having the ultimate up while the while L3 is not taunting is also incredibly useful. But look at how little this does. Pop, 50,000. It basically didn't do any damage. As far as as far as I'm concerned, I've seen wet farts deal more damage to a broken paper bag. But hopefully the whirlwind will finish off our friend here, this stormtrooper. It won't, right? Oh, it will. Good, right. But that's good, right? So that's half of their damage down. Notice I didn't use the AoE because the AoE's got dispel. We don't want to use the dispel. However, we can now start dealing with Rey getting her whirlwind back. She's now got whirlwind back, but we don't want to use it just yet because still got all of its protection. We don't want you to have protection, dear boy. Cheeky little sausage. Let's drop that on. Fortunately, you went for the tank like some sort of special nugget. So now we can get rid of all of those wonderful, wonderful buffs. I'm going to drop that on you because, honestly, I was hoping to get the Stormtrooper Commando to drop out, what's it called? The heal. Right, well, I'll just deal with you now. Right, and then we can do this. And then we drop the whirlwind. We'll deal with Stark. No, I never put it on auto because just in case the computer does a dumb, because the computer is a bit dumb, right? So it might just press the special button on the Wookiee, and I don't want the special button on the Wookiee, thank you. It's not how this game is supposed to be played. The Wookiee does not do the special. Doesn't really matter. I normally leave Veers till last because honestly, he's the tankiest boy out of all of them. He's tankier, honestly, than the... what are they called? The Stormtroopers. It's quite frustrating. And also, because of his AoE, he does get countered to death quite easily. And there you go. Now, I'll show you because it's funny. And you watch, he'll actually get injured. I'll actually deal with him because of it. But half the time, you saw with the what's it called? It didn't make any difference. But look, half health. Like it did maybe 50%. A full a full ultimate did 50% of his health. Kind of stupid, if you ask me. But you know, maybe you didn't. There you go. Thank you.